Hi, I'm Rupert Lally, and this is a short video about my new EP which is coming out and my use of some prototype Nobots Eurorack modules which were essential to making the EP. Nobots are a DIY SMD, so that's surface mount design, series of Eurorack modules. They started off, their first module was the double buff, which is a double buffered multiple, and they now have a series of modules coming out, which I have the prototypes here and were used in the making of my new EP, which is called Excursions. I met James, who created Nobots, at the 2015 Brighton Modular Meet, and he was very kind to let me have a couple of the prototypes of the first 4 modules that he's releasing. There will be more afterwards. So basically the modules form, as Tom Armitage put it, a logic computer, which is basically a series of clocking and logic utility modules for Eurorack. So we have divide, which is a simple clock divider, count, which is a cascading counter with 8 outputs, shift, which is a digital shift register, and logic, which is 3 types of logics. I have the 3 separate versions here, but you can put in any version that you want, which is the 3 versions are XOR, OR, and AND. The different types of logic are based on the chip that's installed, so that depending on what chip you have installed depends on what type of logic you have. So here I have an XOR, an OR, and an AND, but you could have 3 ANDs, 3 XORs, or any combination of the 3, depending on what you need or what you want. And you simply rub off or erase the part of the panel that with the name on it, depending on what sort is what. I should mention that the panels are prototype versions. The production panels won't be clear, acrylic, or purple. They'll be more like the double mix modules with aluminium panels. The music is really a continuation of some of the stuff that I've been doing with the modular, but this is much more rhythmic, obviously, because the modules are much more attuned to doing rhythmic and clocks and logic. All the patches that I did were done in single takes with the modular, so creating a complete patch, and that's the track. So often I would be running a single clock into the divide and then dividing the various clocks out into count. Count I used a lot as a trigger sequencer, so putting different outs into the mix and then putting them out to a drum module to create sequences for the bass drum. Shift I used for creating random sort of modulations to go out to envelopes or triggers. If you put a noise into it, then of course you get something like a Turing machine or an LFO. And then the logic obviously for spitting out different variations of different clocks. Anyway, many thanks to James for letting me have use of these prototypes, and they're going to be available soon. Check the Nobots website for more information on their availability.